Bomberman Jetters!
What's up, Internet? We are here with day 3 of Bomber Week, where we are playing Bomberman, the anime, the game, that has absolutely nothing to do with the anime because we decided to market this in a very odd way. That makes absolutely no sense. We have completed World 2. We still have 0 cards for some reason, although I went back and checked at the worlds, and evidently we do have the cards collected, so I don't know what that card counter's on about. But we're on to World 3, the Fire World, and I always find Fire Worlds to be really boring, mainly because they're either red or brown or both, but that's about the extent of their color combination. I always find Fire Worlds just ahead of like Desert Worlds and then like Ice Worlds to be like the most boring, because even Water Worlds, while they're mostly blue, you'll end up getting like weird aquatic life that at least is usually very colorful. But Fire Worlds, you don't get a lot of color for the most part. And I think that is a missed opportunity, to say the least.
Now there are only 2 gigantic rocket engines left. The Dark Star is now
Again, that's not accurate to physics. If you took out one, that would be enough to off-balance its actual trajectory. I don't think you know much about science, Mr. Science Man. Also, Bomberman really does not get a text box.
The enemy will probably become more dangerous. You should be especially aware of the volcanic bombs.
Also, she has once again peaked the audio, has an echo where not necessary, and is just a bad voice actor. I do like the redesigned Higgy guys, though. And we're going to go back to fire bombs because we can plant more than one. Because why would you ever have, like, the ability to plant more than one bomb? Like, it doesn't make sense that it reduces your bomb pickups. And it's not like you actually get value out of your bomb pickups anymore. It's weird. I mean, Bomberman's second attack did the exact same thing, but only with a certain select few bombs. And only the ones that are, like, ridiculous. That, like, having more than one would probably break the game entirely open. I don't even know what's going on because camera. This is not a very accurate camera game. I like this. We have a game where our camera can't handle close quarters, so what do? We're going to make it not only close quarters, but we're going to have, like, closed-off rooms on top of close quarters, because that's just sensible. I do not like this world already. I mean, at the very least, we don't have a cool-off meter like Bomberman Hero, but that's not saying much.
I can smell Cedron.
Is that a euphemism? Oh, there's a thing over there. So what am I supposed to do about that, though? Like, I can go over here and thwack those guys, but... I like that his angle changes depending on where I am. Okay, I saved you. Now jump over the ledge. Because Pommy Dragon can't do it, neither can standard Pommy, because... Why would our jumping Charbon actually let us jump? That just... I'm magical and flying now. I don't think I can save Cedron right now. Unless, perhaps... Maybe I can, Bomberman's second attack that lava flow. No. No, I can't. Okay.
Hit the switch to stop the volcano from erupting.
Okay. Which switch? What? That switch? I will hit that switch and hope that's the one you're talking about. Shout! You need to give better instructions and usually less obvious ones. There's like 3 switches that you could be talking about right now. Alright. That turned it to water? I guess. Okay, but we still have to deal with the one over there. Wherever that's the one we need to stop. No way of getting over there yet. This is gonna be one of those things where I have to beat the level and come back later or something.
Bomb on the opposite side.
Thank you. I understand how Phys X works. Thank you. I mean, it's very clever you're on that roof, but you're not going to be able to do all that much up there. I really need to be more patient, but I'm not a patient person. Being patient bugs the ever-living crap out of me. Run, run, run. Ah. It's Higgy Higgy Link. Who appears to be stuck on nothing? Maybe he's doing some exercising, running in place or something? What was up with that? Can I blow that up? Yes, I can. Oh wait, that one actually moves. He's learning. Gonna blow that up. Alright, let's... I placed it there. Oh, I see. I see how it is. You have to, like, not blow yourself up while blowing yourself up to get that to work. Got it. There better be something of value up here. Bananas. And a speed up. Yeah, that was totally worth it. I wonder if I can hit that. Nope. I wish, like, the different element bombs were a little bit more useful. Like, they had more actual, like, strategy to them and puzzle elements. You know, in Bomberman, a puzzle game. Maybe I'm crazy to want that, but... that should do. Okay, let's go back and save Cedron. Let's take some damage on the way back to saving Cedron. Now that's how you do that. I can learn. Not frequently or often, or well, but I can do it. Ow. Well played, ninja. I'm gonna blow this tree up. What secrets do you hold, tree? Probably none. Hang on, Cedron, I will save you. Possibly. Hooray!
It's Cedron.
That is not how you spell that right.
Attacks with his shield.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's actually better than, you know, reduced damage, though, but...
I need you. Cedron.
let's, I guess, test Cedron out. I mean, I think if I'm gonna be using a Charaban, it's probably not gonna be Cedron right now, but let's try this out. Block. I see. That's a thing you have to activate? That's... no, thank you. I have one that actively reduces damage. I think I will stick with that. Thank you. So, do we have a map that tells us where the finish is? We don't. And I remember seeing a couple of routes that made me want to think we should probably go back, but I also don't want to go too far ahead, so it's hard to tell where I need to go. So... okay, this is here. And that should indicate something. Can Pommy jump up here? No, he can't. That would be logical. Why get your jumping Charbon to actually jump you somewhere? Ow. I am not caring for this fire world very much. There's something over here, too. Oh, there's so many choices for places I can explore. Why do you have to completely catch me off guard by giving me so many options? I feel like I need to be able to jump to that, but I can't. Well played. I see how it is. Jump that. Let's swap back to Pommy Dragon, who we are currently leveling up, because I want to explore all the places. Boop. Can I go in the hot tub? Can I get, like, health back for doing that? That would be awesome. I played plenty of Hudson Soft games that do that. And it's awesome and funny. And charming. What? That's totally where I wanted to go. Thank you, game. You just get me. Okay. Again, I can't seem to jump or get around that. Okay, well, let's explore somewhere else for now. Blow that up. I don't think I can blow that up, but it looks like I can go up there. Items. I could use hearts.
Is this a hot spring?
Yes. Shout, your tips are becoming significantly less useful, and they were already not remotely useful to begin with. In fact, that's not really even a tip, that's more like an awkward comment that makes no sense. Okay, so we got this place we could just jump between, but we can't. Because of course not. Why utilize mechanics we've established? That doesn't make sense. You establish mechanics not to use it, of course. Set there. Alright. Okay. What was the point of all that, though? I mean, I guess I saw there's a barrel here. That has a fire up. But nothing else about that was of value. Let's blow that up. Alright, now we can outrun anything that comes our way. Except landing on caltrops. Alright, and that'll stop that. So now we can get around a little easier. Alrighty. We are making some form of progress. Nothing over here. Lots of weird dead ends. Okay. I guess we go up here. Alright, what's around here? Again, not really much in terms of stuff to be looking for. Just a bunch of kind of sort of pointless dead ends. More hearts. Oh, we've almost Hey, we actually got to use our Charabon.
Be careful! The area boss is approaching!
Again, not approaching. We approached it. This is a really challenging boss. And by that, I mean it's not remotely challenging. Hey, you hit me. Hey, now things are getting a little tricky. You know, if this was Bomberman Hero, I could just jump. Boop. Is it going to create a way back for me to continue exploring, or are we basically stuck here? Yep, we're stuck here. Guess we're done with this level. Onward! Warm Town. This feels like, from the name, it would be a place that would not involve much fighting, and in fact would involve marketplaces, and places to live, and a severe lack of combat, and puzzles. Although this is hardly the most puzzly Bomberman game I've ever played.
You can go on the rooftops here! Be careful because the enemy is also stronger!
Yeah, I could do that in the previous level too. Again, your tips, they're just awful. I mean, on the bright side, at the very least, we're close to leveling up another Charabon for movement, so we don't have to worry about having to level up that one. And we can work on the next one, which was that weird tightrope thing nonsense. Boom. Heart. The most important of all the elements.
Lower the bridge and cross over to the other side.
Stop and start gameplay. It is awesome. You know, that's the thing. When you want to make a really good game, make sure you stop your player every few seconds to tell them something that's very obvious. Because that's just enjoyable. It's how you make the best designed games ever. I like that he's got the, like, onsen, symbol on his back. That's a funny frog. Have something cool in you, damn it. I would prefer Charabon fruit at this point. I'm gonna go this way. That was a weird sound. I'm really not sure I could have gotten through that without taking damage in any way, shape, or form. What's over there? And why do I want it so badly? I don't want that melon because it's probably gonna do way more than we need. There we go.
It's grown up to level 3.
There's specific places you can jump off greater height and fly very far. Awesome. We use the disease-ridden little bird-faced thing. Because we need to tightrope walk more. Oh, that was worth it. It's not like I wasted like 3 hearts to get here or anything. Alright, well at least we got back across. That's a sound. This little motorized mice farting. I want in, damn it. So, do I want to go here first? Or do I want to go over those roofs? Like, it's a quandary. I don't know where I want to go. I just want to get there fast. Okay, this actually seems like the next part of the level, so we'll go back and explore. More bananas! I'm not sure how this thing can upgrade, though. I mean, what, is it going to go across tight ropes slightly faster? Because even if that were like an upgrade choice, that's not exactly a great upgrade. Nope. Nope. Yep, that's where we want to go. Right there. Go team! Heart upgrade. That's actually useful. Now back up to the little log thingy. And off we trot. Back this way. Go away, Higgy Links. We don't need you. He's guarding the door. He did a poor job guarding that door. And we just went in a circle. But, at the very least, we got an upgrade. And that's important. Is there a way up here? Not seeing a way up there. There's a bomb switch over there. Oh, let's not do that again. So where the hell am I going? Along with really terrible camera. Blow that up. Boom. Ah, that's how we get to that switch. Okay. Boom. And then I want off now. How do I... okay, over here. See if we can blow ourselves into the other one. Yep. Alright, at least it kind of supports some strange physics system. Plus hearts. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Gonna run past you. Gonna run past you. Let's see what's over here. Hey. There's a thing over there. And you're dead. Heart. Again, the camera not doing us any favors. But we progress all the same. And we remain undeterred. Nothing over here. Go around here. I don't want to drop down there just yet, because I want to see what's around here. Bomb up. Is there anything over here? Not really. I would really be interested in how to get over there, though. Okay, got the bombs. Got some barrels over here. Grab a speed up I don't need. But if it takes away speed from our enemies, then I will suffer and have more power-ups than I could ever need. Boom. It's a weird little maze thing. I don't think I can do much about that. Path's too small. I'm guessing whatever that is that opens that up. But there's no way for us to really get through there, is there? Let's blow ourselves up and find out. Throw! Nope. Run. Okay. So we learned we can't go up there. Go team. Blow that up. Nothing. Nothing is the worst prize. Even a worthless power-up is more worth than nothing. Okay, so that's something we can't get yet. Doesn't appear to be a way to get around here yet. Okay. Guess we're going back. Boom. See if we can avoid these enemies if we can help it. Probably can't. Oh, hey, we can. Run, 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 run. I have to drop a bomb on this. Oh, this is going to be an absolute massacre if we just walk in there.
What next?
Shout, your stupid comments are going to get me killed by blowing up my own bombs on top of me. Can we just turn on the water, make it like extra hot, and just burn them alive, like in like Hitman or something cool? No, do we have to actively like blow them up in really uncreative ways? Okay, fine. I like that they're just sort of floating on their backs, clearly not paying attention to anything. They're clearly doing their job well. Yeah, I guess we did that area. Okay, next should be a boss. Temple of the Flame. That's encouraging.
Come out and play with fire! With Flame Bomber! But beware not to get burned!
It feels like that voice clip didn't quite match the animation, even though he doesn't have a mouth or anything. Also, probably the best voice acting this game has seen thus far.
Take this! Flame Fire! Fire Knuckle!
Ow.
Fire Knuckle!
Let's try a water bomb, see if that does some damage.
Fire Knuckle!
That has a huge radius.
Fire Knuckle! Take this! Flame Fire!
Flame fire. That's not a redundant statement at all.
Take this! Flame Fire!
I do kind of like the melting candles. That's kind of a neat effect. I don't seem to be getting that
Flame Fire!
other one yet, but we might be able to get at least the time card on him.
How about that? Fire Knuckle!
Heck, he might give us the time card with his own reckless abandon of killing himself.
How about that?
He does seem to have a thing for running straight at you, which is a weird trait for any boss to have.
Flame fire.
And he doesn't seem to have any invulnerability during any of his attacks.
Take this. Flame fire. Fire knuckle.
Oh, that's gonna hit for sure.
How about that?
Okay,
You defeated me.
so that guy just killed himself.
It's Batra. Bombs will power up.
I'm pretty sure Batra was one of Godzilla's villains and one of the lamer ones. Well, we got one of the lightning cards for the time challenge. I'm not sure what to do about the second one. I'll have to try and figure it out later on my own time. But at least that was a lot easier than the last one. Not that it was that much of a challenge. Volcano climbing. This level at least looks a little bit more colorful than the previous ones. Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. Hey, green! That's a plus over most fire
It looks
levels.
hot there. Head for the top of the mountain.
If it's so hot here, why is green stuff growing wherever other chunk of the planet wasn't? It's a cute little girl.
Watch out for the gigantic gears.
Morning. Let's not get murdered by the cute little girl. Okay. How am I to get down there, though? Yes, near the Charbon I want to level. Again, it feels like this Charbon is not only underutilized, it's under good. Whoa!
I can smell Duraco.
Again, that sounds like some kind of horrible euphemism. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not actually that Charabon's name. So what's your deal?
It's Duraco. All basic abilities will be increased.
Cool. I mean, I already have one that just reduces damage,
I need you. Pop.
so I don't really need any other Charbon other than that. I mean, hell, the only reason I'm not powering that one up is because there's areas that are only unlockable through Charbon abilities.
Banana.
Okay. Can I blow this up? Ow. No. Okay, well we learned we can't blow that up. These look like trees from, the White Mountain level from Bomberman 64. Hey, mineral springs. Having been to one, I can tell you mineral spring water is basically that color of brown. But it's wonderful. I want to go back down there and see what's in that secret barrel of mystery. Oh, it was just a heart. Missed opportunity. I wish it was a banana. I could at least use bananas. I could upgrade my Charabons and go explore better places to get better secrets. Bomb up. Don't even need it. Please be something good. Fire up. Awesome. No way to get up there as far as I can tell. It's over here. Soft block, reveal your mystery. Awesome. We can make a smoothie. Or chocolate coat them. Banana. That kid is very mean. But I can do that, so it's okay. More Link Higgy Higgies. I care not for the Higgy Higgy Dan. Once again, let's go into a tiny enclosed space, in an already tiny enclosed space, when the camera already clearly cannot handle it. Let's just put an enemy right there just so that you'll run into it and die. Because that's not completely dickish game design. Hey, a ramp. Let's explore. Hooray!
It's grown up to level 2.
You can go through packages very quickly. It's really just going to be powering up speed for this pointless little path. I'm just going to use my shield guy, because at least he was useful. Reduce damage. That's effectively the best Charabon. You know, there were other games that made Charabon like trainable combat monsters. It was interesting. Mostly completely underused, but interesting. Here, it's basically use Kaiman, because it's the only one worth having. I'm just gonna upgrade Kaiman from now on, unless I run into one that's like, you need to... Yes, it was like Pokemon. I think it was the Bomberman Max games. It was designed mainly for multiplayer, so like you could send your Charabon in to fight each other, and they would have like sort of rock, paper, scissors commands, and depending on their element, they'd do more damage if they won. But it was at least interesting. It wasn't very good, and it required you to have a friend who had the opposite version of the game, but at least it was interesting. And hey, if you had a friend that had the opposite version of the game, you couldn't trade monsters, but you could fuse them across games. Like all like different super mega versions and stuff. It was really interesting. That game also required you to use like the GBC's IR sensor, which I think was like the only game that does that. And to unlock special areas, you had to like point a TV remote at your Game Boy Color, and it would unlock doors, reading like your remote control signal. It was a really strange thing, and in my experience it never worked, but I never had a Game Boy Color, so that was probably the problem. I was always using a GBA. Yeah, having this many Charabons is a little bit awkward to flip through with single button taps. That was also a game where Max was very useful because he was the only playable character in half the game. Yeah, you should play the Bomberman Max games. They're super, super cheap too, which is nice. They're very much old school Bomberman games though, so they're very hard, but they're neat because when you clear a level, like 12 exits appear, and each exit takes you to a different place. And once you clear a level, you can like revisit it, and it'll already be cleared, and you can just explore the other levels you could have unlocked. It had some really interesting systems to it. I'm flying! That's great. I'm just going to take 3 hits of damage from that one enemy that I can't see. Strawberries! So I destroyed the door, and I guess that means no more Higgy Higgies will spawn, but it's not like a door was stopping them from showing up in the first place. Alright. I'm afraid to ask, but what's in this door? Strawberry waffles? That sounds delicious, actually. Man, I want waffles now. I haven't had waffles in forever. Waffles, definitively better than pancakes. Their little ridges seal in more flavor. They have structural integrity, pancakes do not. And that makes them mathematically better. Boom! Let's go down here. Another strawberry. Okay. Oh crap, I'm stuck up here. That's a problem. Run, Shirobon. I don't know how I survived from that, but okay. Okay, so where do we go? This way it looks like. I got 2 of these. Is one of these just gonna throw me backwards, or are they just gonna both throw me at enemies? That appears to be some kind of cookery. We're going to fight Higgy Higgy chefs, I guess. Haha. You silly child, you wanted to blow up my bomb so much it blew you up.
Be careful! The area boss is approaching!
The boss is just a bunch of Higgy Higgy bandits. Oh, so they actually have a little more health. Interesting. Not, you know, significantly so, but still. You know, that's something. This is kind of interesting. I mean, it's not a good fight or anything, but at least it's trying something different. Boop. Done. Alright, so next we have Gimmick Party. Oh dear lord, we're getting gimmicky. Have you never tried cooking with lava? You really must try. It's the best way to get any sort of roast done. It's the only way to cook. Oh god, it's gonna be indoor corridors.
What? It's a banquet hall? The enemy is having fun. Okay, start moving ahead.
Voice acting, what am it? Ow. Can I blow this up? I can't blow a door up. Okay, that makes sense. So this is basically a teleporting maze. Great. I feel like there's going to be important stuff you could easily miss in a place like this, which I don't care much for. Banana!
I'm transferring the bomb match device over to you now.
What?
Activate it and create
Okay, okay, sure, I guess.
This is the bomb merge device. This is where new bombs can be created by combining the fire bomb with bomb merge items. All right then, shall we start? You don't have a bomb merge item? Then go get one.
Okay. Sure, let's do that thing what you just said. Where?
Okay, I'll transfer the bomb merge device there later. Goodbye.
He's got the worst voice in this entire game. Like, pretty much everyone in this game is terrible, but that guy's just straight up the worst. Okay, so I guess we gotta go find a thing. That's going to be somewhere. Ow. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Ow. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Calm down, game. Let's, not go down here again. So we do not have the bomb merge device! Squeak. That was definitely worth the detour. Back this way we go. Can we just appreciate this wallpaper for a minute? That is awesome wallpaper. I want wallpaper like that. Boom. Boom. Where is the bomb merge device? Why is a rat following me? Go away, you smelly farting rat. Boop. Banana. I don't think you can juggle that. Ow. Okay. So again, we're working with a camera that just wants to play silly buggers with us. Oh, thank you. Speed up. Can I blow these things up? Let's find out. I really want to. I cannot blow them up. I think that's a missed opportunity. That got him. We're gonna find like the merge bomb item at the very end of this level and have to go all the way back to the start just to merge it for an item that's gonna be completely worthless.
Watch out for the pitfalls.
Ow. Ah, go away. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's see. It's one of those doors we need Max's magic bomb of complete valuableness to blow up. Boom. And now back to a character that can use Charbons. Hey! The bomb merge item! Oh god, it's more of these stupid rats that I can't kill. Hooray! We finally got, reduced damage. It's really sad to say that your third Charbon is, like, the only one actually worth having. Because there's so many of them, but it's like, they're so situational, and even half the time you want to use them, you can't. They're just not effective. I mean, I guess next I'll upgrade the one that increases all your stats. I guess. Which would be that one. I feel like this thing can be exploded. Or at the very least moved. It looks like there's room for it to slide over. Hooray! My intuition was correct. Also, bunny wallpapers. Whoop, almost took that one. This guy needs them. Where am I?
Rotate the spinning doors.
Hooray! They was rotated. Okay, I see. This should lead us to the start. Which means we can use the bomb merge items. Again, the lovely frog wallpaper.
I'm transferring the bomb match device over to you now. Enter it and create new bombs.
Use the bomb merge device with the bomb merge items. To make ice bombs, presumably, that are going to be less useful than any other ice bomb in all of Bomberman, I'm guessing.
This is where new bombs can be created by combining the fire bomb with bomb merge items. All right then, shall we start?
This is really the worst voice acting in this game, and that's saying a lot. I mean, have any of the special bombs actually been used for anything up to this point? Really? I mean, I've run into bosses where it says use X bomb and it's supposedly better, but I genuinely don't think they were ever necessary on anything.
The ice bomb has been completed.
Hooray.
Ice bomb. This bomb can do damage to flying balls. Hook up big time.
Okay, first of all, ice damages flying things. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Wind damaging flying things, that makes sense. And also poke big time. I think you need to rewrite your lines, game.
Okay, I'll transfer the bomb merge device there later. Goodbye.
Thankfully, our dealings with him are now done. It is clearly our bomb. How could we ever mistake it for anything else? Okay, so I want to go back down here and go through the other rotating doors. which are over here.
Defeat all the opponents in the room.
Tells me we need to blow up the walls. Wish I had more than one droppable bomb at a time. That would be nice. That said, I can also do this. And get one of them. I'm leaving. You're mean. Also, you can throw shurikens through walls, apparently. That's fair. Quit it. Seriously, why are you not kicking, Bomberman? That should be a rotating wall, but it's not. The floor looks like fish scales. Banana. Hey, that opened that door. Awesome. I think we are possibly making progress. It's a little hard to tell, but I think that's what's going on. Nothing else in here. I'm leaving. Delicious food. I want the delicious food. I cannot have it. Oh, I wish I could figure out where we're supposed to go. I mean, I get there's a map, but this thing's basically a teleporting maze. And teleporting mazes are not ever good. They're mostly just frustrating. And it's not like they're difficult or anything, they just waste a huge amount of time. But we got a heart, so we're at least doing better than we were a second ago. Boop. And a bomb up. You can't balance that bomb, you silly child robot. What's that potted plant can explode? Hey, strawberry. Let's find out. Nope. Well, we got a banana. Oh, we are moving so slow. I'm terrified at the thought of what the boss this area could possibly be. More mineral bath. Higgy higgies. You silly Zakus. Get out of the way. Bonk. I don't think I can blow that stuff up, but we'll find out. No. How did you survive? Also, he wasn't remotely hostile. I feel bad about that now. He was just chilling. I will admit the all stats up thing is starting to be at least a little bit more useful just by virtue of it speeds me up a little. That was a valuable switch to open the door right next to it. That's solid design right there. That's more of these terrible rat creatures. No, go away, terrible rat creatures. No one likes you. Well, I can't say I didn't deserve that. That was me not paying attention. Where? Oh, I know where we are. Okay. Gotta go this way. This way. They wanted to hug me to death. If that's what you mean. Alright, up here. Now, let's not walk on the giant trapdoor floor. That is obviously a different color than the rest of the floor. Roller skates. I need those. Yeah! Moving marginally faster. Hang on to your hats. We might be jogging soon. Okay, now if you'll permit me, I think I have a theory on how to get that other lightning card. I want to try it out. Because I'm just bothered by the fact we missed a lightning card. And we need them, apparently. So we're going to go back here to this very easy boss. Because I think the ice bombs will do extra damage to him, and that'll give us a lightning card. Maybe. I don't know. I tried knocking him out a bunch of times. That didn't seem to do anything. I know. Production value. Okay, we want ice. Again, weird the boss is basically entirely running at you. That got a lightning card, so I guess I did something right. I gotta admit, enemies that run straight at you are a weird breed to fight, because they're very predictable and should theoretically be very easy to fight, but at the same time they don't really ever give you a moment where you can just take care of them. I like the fact this guy surrounds himself with giant candles, though. That's kind of neat. I'm not sure how functional they are as, like, bits of his environment, but still. Boop. That took an entire heart of his life away. Time to get serious. I'm not going to change up my fighting style at all. Ow. That move's a little scary. I'm still not scared of you. You're a very basic boss. You might be the easiest boss in this game. Boom. Time to get serious and not change up my fighting style at all. Seriously, he doesn't actually change up his fighting style at all. It's weird. Boom. Alright, there we go. And that was probably the best voice acting in the game. Yet again, we just had to see it a second time. It was that good. Comparatively. Alright, so now we've got all of the lightning cards thus far. It's better than everyone else in this game I've seen thus far. Now to fight the flame engine, which I'm betting is either some kind of bird or a tiger, because I'm noticing a theme with the bosses. Let's see if I'm right. Whenever Bomberman chooses to wake up. Ha! Bird! Next one's gonna be a tiger, I'm calling it right now. Because I'm seeing the very clear pattern here. Use ice bombs to damage him the best. Even though you can only deploy one and therefore are going to be less effective than anything else. Anytime you want to land there, buddy. Okay, what you got? Nothing? Okay, good to know. I mean, I get it, you're the flying thing, the anti-air attacks, which, why is ice anti-air? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but yeah, the next one's definitely going to be a tiger. Boom. Whenever you want to stop. I'm just gonna clock you with that. I don't think so. Looks like I just have to clock him with the ice bomb and then hit him with it. Ow. But fortunately, I've got the Charbon that reduces all the damage. He's too far away, I'll start moving before I hit him with it. Block. Boom. That was a little bit grim. Clock. It's because of defensive measure, if nothing else. Yeah, I've got this giant thing I can just hide behind, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. Boom. Oh, I timed that wrong. So wrong. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Splat. 1 mini heart. Thanks, Kaiman. Removing all difficulty from this game since, well, this game wasn't all that difficult to begin with. No, you gotta slow down near me. Also, I can just hide behind the giant thing in the middle of the room. Your boss level is not designed for a ranged attack like that. Boom. Alright, come on. We've almost got you. Anytime you want to slow down. If you want to do it near me, that would be super pumpkin. Just like that. That's fantastic. Done.
Good, this is the third one.
This is clearly not in the same room.
Now press the switch.
The weird thing is there was a thing with the switch on it in the room. So why are we in this other room now? Okay, this thing is definitely knocked out of whatever trajectory it was going at. It's lost 3 thrusters. If you take one off, it's no longer going to be going in a straight path. This game is bad at physics. Also, they're not even squarely put in the same places. The one in the water one's right near the center compared to the others. This thing should not be going in a straight line whatsoever. I have many hours of Kerbal Space Program and blowing up on the planet and never getting into orbit that tell me this fact. Alright. Anyway, that is day 3 of Bomberman Jetters, where we took out the fire world of fireness. Next we have the underworld, which looks like a water world, but we already went through a water world, so I don't know. But we are guaranteed a tiger boss. I'm calling it now because the other bosses are very clearly in a pattern I've recognized at this point. Anyway, if you like this and want to see more, come back tomorrow to see us continue Bomber Week, and follow the Twitch channel so that you know when we go live. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see all kinds of awesome stuff that I do, because seriously, I've got like 900 videos on there at this point. And if you really want to make my day, help support me on Patreon. And that'll get you into the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can talk about how obvious a pattern this game is getting itself into. And also, why is the best Charbon like the one you get immediately out of the gate and all the others are kind of worthless by comparison? I don't know. Discussions for the Discord later. Anyway, I will see you next time, which should be in about 24 hours. But until then, peace out, Internet.